We hope you enjoy The Magicians, The Rift by Rachel Lawson. Anna and Fred Argent were the happiest couple at the Cosmic Imperial Ball. They were dancing, feeling like newlyweds, enjoying every touch and move the other made. But all the world saw was a man dancing with another man's wife. But she was his wife. How? You wonder. The man was a time traveler, stuck in a time loop. A grandfather paradox, to be exact, which sadly made him also his grandfather and grandson at the same time. The man who they believed was her husband was another time traveler himself from another point in Fred's long life. The younger man, called Alexandrite, or Blake, was an emperor of a star system who had been deposed and demoted to the rank of a prince. He was noted as Fred's doppelganger with a beard. Fred himself was clean-shaven. Both were in fact identical in age and appearance. Fred had looked the same youthful for over 1,000 years. His wife had looked the same age too. She was nearly as old as him. Fred had the envious job of emperor too. He was of higher rank. He was the emperor of the universe. Fred and Alexandrite shared the job of the husband of Anna with a passion. But no one knew the truth. Even less well known was Anna, who was noticeably pregnant. She was pregnant with her older husband, Fred. Not Alexandrite yet. Alexandrite was brought to that time to protect her and Fred's honor. Also, to hide his secret, which could cause his fall again. He was technically dead, or living dead, as a Grim Reaper, which was why he was deposed before. He hid it to keep the universe from falling into anarchy. Now back to the lovers' dance. Anna was like a woman under a powerful enchantment laid by this powerful enchanter. In this case, his charms were his love for her and her for him. She admired his perfectly composed form and features, and his touch was like a rush of highly intoxicating liquor to her, a drug she needed the more he touched her. He was on a high, too. He didn't notice anything going on around them. He hardly noticed the voice calling to him behind him till he was tapped on his back. He turned around to see them. Anna was still dancing for a moment. "What do you want?" asked Fred. "To cut in," said Princess Aquamarine, a young Venusian. Said Fred, not sure what to say. "You won't be enjoying dancing with her," said Aquamarine. "He's mine. Go find your own man," Anna said, dancing off with Fred. "She's married," said Princess Aquamarine. "Why dance with another man's wife? Let him dance with her." Fred thought he was looking too obvious, dancing with his wife. He should mix. He'd been dancing with her too long. People would talk. He stopped dancing and turned to Princess Aquamarine. "You are right," said Fred. Anna looked hurt and insulted. "Fred," Anna said, hurt by his cruel words. "Do you want to dance, Princess Aquamarine?" asked Fred diplomatically, thinking it would hide his relationship dancing with an unattached woman. "Yes," said Princess Aquamarine. "Dance with your husband." "I will," said Anna, storming off in a fit of rage, not understanding why her husband abandoned her for a known gold digger who wanted to marry a king. Anna came back to the dance floor with her younger husband Alexandrite and began to dance. "Hello, Gramps," said Alexandrite, seeing Fred. "Hello, boy. Anna Tacey found you good. Sorry I was monopolizing her," said Fred. "It's okay," said Alexandrite. He knew how much he loved Anna. Anna was even more hurt by her husband's manners. Anna wanted revenge. She started obviously flirting with Alexandrite and insulting Fred's company and dancing. "Anna, what are you doing?" said Alexandrite. Suspecting something fishy was going on, he walked away from her to let her cool down. "That was disgusting. A pregnant woman should behave," said Princess Aquamarine, being catty. She was watching Anna as she danced. Fred was angry and jealous too. He knew two could play that game, and he did. Princess Aquamarine was more than happy to have this handsome emperor show interest in her. She was in love with him, and he was better than just a mere king. He was the highest-ranked man in the universe, the Celestial Emperor. His rank made him more handsome. She thought they'd be a good match, and he was a widower, so there was no wife in her way. Fred and Princess Aquamarine retired to an empty room. Not long later, Alexandrite walked into the room to catch Fred and Princess Aquamarine together. Alexandrite was livid, seeing himself with her. "You lousy! You harlot! Stop that!" screamed Alexandrite. "Don't call her a harlot," Fred said defensively. "I'm not. I'm calling you a harlot, you lousy traitor," shouted Alexandrite. Fred kissed the girl again. "He's not a child. Why are you acting like that? We were only kissing, not," said the interrupted princess. "Leave. I don't want to hurt a woman," shouted the irate Reaper in human form. The princess had heard he was a Reaper. She left, terrified. "Alex," said Fred, who stopped talking because he was king, hit in the mouth by Alexandrite. Fred fell to the ground. "What the hell do you think you were doing?" said Alexandrite coldly. "I was," said Fred, nervously, as he nursed his painful mouth. "You betrayed our wife. You betrayed our hearts. I know how much we love Anna. You aren't worthy of her. You old cad. We belong with Anna, not a gold-digging harlot who does anything for a title," said Alexandrite. Fred looked ashamed of himself. "I know. I was angry and scared. I didn't want to lose her. I was trying to make Anna as jealous as she was making me," said Fred. "She was doing the same, I think, Fred," said Alexandrite, realizing why she was acting up. "Anna, my love, come here. I need you," said Alexandrite. Out of thin air appeared Anna. "Hello, honey," said Anna to Alexandrite. Then she saw Fred and looked ashamed. "Fred wants to kiss and make up," said Alexandrite. "You were cheating on me, you... Anna couldn't finish speaking because Fred was kissing her. Anna was angry at first. Then she was happy she had him back. He drew away from her. She hugged him and kissed him again. They were happy, and they were together. So Alexandrite was happy.